A 71-year-old retired firefighter was rescued from a paraglider crash yesterday afternoon in the Springville area of Tulare County. Now, we're told when the 911 call came in, the exact location was unknown. The Fox 26 News reporter Myra Franco spoke with an emergency rescue fleet crew, Reach Air Medical Services, which was on scene when it all happened and heavily involved in this rescue. All right, Myra, what did they tell you?
Monty, they tell me everything aligned well in the call from the victim being conscious after the crash to making the 911 call and being able to locate him in the middle of nowhere. And you won't guess what else aligned perfectly. He was taken to the hospital where his daughter works. The crew tells me they found that out when they were already en route, saying it was a pretty cool outcome.
We're just lucky that he had the proper radios and the
Right.
proper GPS and was able to call for himself, because if he wasn't able to do that, it might have been hours before someone knew he was
Oh
actually
man.
down.
Our main concern too was like the sun was definitely going down, and I just remember, yeah, he was wearing just like a thin long sleeve shirt and some shorts. Yeah, and it would have been pretty tough to navigate that terrain to end up getting to him without the helicopter for sure.
Porterville's Reach Air Medical Services team, along with Tulare County first responders, shared their fears as they rushed to rescue a 71-year-old man who they later found out to be a retired firefighter Tuesday afternoon. They say the call came in around 5 p.m. about a paraglider crash somewhere in the Springville area of Tulare County.
No one had laid eyes on him yet. They were all at the bottom of one mountain, kind of looking up, and we flew that ridge line on the top and saw that he was on the other side. So just being able to tell the ground resources where he was actually at was sped it up quite a bit.
Flores says the man had crashed in the middle of nowhere. They tell me it is a pretty isolated area, a lot of difficult terrain to walk through. As soon as they spotted him, they provided medical care and other agencies took over. He was taken to the hospital for his injuries.
He was in a lot of pain, but he asked if I could take his cell phone and call his wife. So I was able to do that. I called his wife, and she mentioned that, oh yeah, our daughter is actually a nurse at Kauai. She asked, where are you guys going to be transporting him to? And I said, oh, we're going to be going to a hospital in Visalia, Kauai Delta.
That's where their daughter worked.
We rarely come across a scenario, at least for me, where we actually have a patient and we're transporting to a trauma center that actually has a family member or a significant other that works at that facility. So I thought that was really cool, and especially for the father to actually receive
great work on all sides, the ambulance, the fire, communications, everything aligned very well on this call.
The rescue crew tells us the crash victim told them he doesn't know if he got bad wind, but his glider pretty much gave out while he was 200 feet up in the air, inflating and deflating, causing him to fall. Monty, sending it back to you here in the studio.
He's a lucky guy, but doubly so that they took him to the hospital where his daughter worked and they didn't even know.
Exactly.
That had to lift everybody's spirits. All right, thanks, Myra. Reach Air Medical Services says it took them less than 10 minutes to respond to the call by helicopter and the minutes to locate him, and the hike up about 30 to 40 minutes. Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.